Hello, namaste, beautiful people. I hope you guys are doing great. Today's video is for the second house. What is the meaning of second house of the birth chart, the D1 chart? So, all of you who are new to astrology, just understand we are going to talk about each and every house of the birth chart. So the first house is the ascendant. I already made a video on that. Now the second house is when you go anti-clockwise towards the second house. Okay, so the second number, that is the second house. So today we are going to talk about that. Before that, if you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get regular updates. Also, you can reach out to me on my website to book a personal consultation for yourself under reading and unique reading section. And also you can sign up for online courses under the courses section at www.anmollastrology.com. Okay. Further, now let's talk about the second house. Second house is the very first Artha house. As per the Purusarthas, the second house is the Artha house. It is one of the houses which is going to discuss all about finances, financial wealth. Not just that, it's all about your family. So second house, as per the Kalpurush Kundli, is ruled by the sign of Taurus and it is ruled by the planet Venus. Second house is known as the Dhanesh, the Dhan bhav or the Kutumb bhav. Kutumb bhav means it is the house that rules our family life. And let me tell you, this is not just about the family life that you are born in, but also the family life that you are going to get married. And after that, what is going to be your family life? So it basically tells us about the family association, how we associate with a family setting, how we associate when we are in a family setup. Second house also talks about your lifestyle, your speech, your food habits, what you like to take, what you like to eat. Second house is your traditions and your values. This house connects you with your lineage, with your forefathers. Second and eighth axis is all about your finances, your secret wealth. And second house is also about your savings. It will also tell us about your family inheritance, not inheritance, but your family lineage. Like, for example, your second house condition or the planets in the second house can also tell you about what profession must have been, through. If you have ancestral profession, it will talk about the ancestral profession that you might have had and what was it about. Right? Second house is your savings. It is, of course, also wherever the lord of the second house goes, it will show where your income will get generated from. What is in your second house is going to show what is your ability to save. Second house is about your collections, possessions, what you possess. What do you like to accumulate or possess? For example, if a person has moon in the second house, they love to collect liquid money. They love to collect liquid things like maybe premium alcohols, like premium beverages like coffee. They want to collect something which they have to drink, or they love to collect food, liquid money, and also jewelries. Venus in the second house, a collector of all the luxury things. Either it's perfume or it's liquor or it's, things related to luxury, like luxury sunglasses, luxury makeup. If it is Sun, they are collectors of historic things. as well. If Saturn is there, they are also collectors of old things, old, old patterns and old stuff, like historic things. But with Sun, it's more about when you want to connect with your mythology, when you connect with your ancient things, when in a very royal manner, you want to collect all the royalties. And of course, you want to collect gold or such bonds, such traditional things. With Venus also, a person is a collector of jewelry, right? So that way, every planet coming into the second house is going to tell you what is the collection for you. Second house also represents your throat, your vocal cords. Why second house is considered as since it is considered as your food habits, it is also considered what you get into your throat, what you get into your mouth. Like, what do you like to eat? Is it spicy? Is it sugary? Is it sweet? Whatsoever. Second house is going to tell you about that. And even second house is associated with your face features and your voice. So many times when I see certain combinations connected to the second or the eighth house, I know a person has absolute interest in music. Second house also shows your interest in arts, especially on the instrumental and music side. It's not just the fifth house, it's also the second house. Now, as far as your family members are concerned, second house individually will tell what your family dynamics is, what your relationship is with the family is. Are you going to stay with your family or you are going to move away from your family? That is also where we see second house. Second house will tell about the gains of your mother, since it is 11th from the fourth house. It shows the elder siblings of your mother. If you specifically want to go for an elder sibling, if you want to know about them, that is the 11th house. But definitely it shows the career recognition and the fulfillment of your desires of your mother, of your mother's desires. Second house is going to show the investments of your father, because it is fifth from the 10th house, where he is putting his money or what investment does he make. That's why second house is going to show whether you are going to be getting the money of your father or not. It's second and 10th house actually, right? And then second house will represent the expenses, the losses of your siblings, especially your younger sibling. Second house is going to tell you about the career of your firstborn. What kind of career the second lord, wherever it goes, what kind of career your firstborn would have. That's why maximum number of people, like in traditional societies where a native has been doing business, and then they give that business to their firstborn. Mostly they give that to the firstborn or to their children, to their children. That is basically seen when there's a strong combination of second and the fifth house. Okay. Second house will also show, just a second. Yeah. Second house will also show the secrets of your marriage or your spouse. It shows your spouse's relationship with his in-laws, as in with your family. It shows the joint assets or the stability of the life of your spouse, the longevity of the life of your spouse. Second house is the association with financial institutions as well. A prominent second house is going to give you good knowledge with financial sector or financial decisions. A strong second house can give you strong command over finances, over your speech. So can even make you a motivational speaker or a speaker in general, or your business, your work can be related to communications, where you are the one who are giving up like lectures, you are making people learn something, or you're just having a good command of voice. That is the second house. So most of the singers, most of the financial analysts, financials related, anything related to finances, lifestyle coaches, everything is what comes from the second house. Second house is also about your second marriage, because for second marriage to come in, or the second partner to come in, you must have the ending of the seventh house. So second house becomes eighth from the seventh house. That's why it's the second marriage, right? Second house is also known as a mark sthan, marka house, where something comes to an end or transforms. So of course, this is also one of the houses of major transformation in an individual. Also, this is the house which is going to trigger health issues for an individual. I must not say that, but mark sthans are one of the houses responsible for something fatal to happen to an individual or the native. Although this is the house of money and everything related to money, luxury, and whatnot, but also this is the house which creates ending of a person's life as well. Okay, so on a whole, second house is all about your security, finances. And yes, one thing I forgot, this is a very strong trait of Taurus as well, that these people, or the second house association, or whatsoever planet goes into the second house, that is something that you need or you want to secure. Second house is the house of security. So a person with a prominent Taurus would want security, emotional, physical, financial. And prominency of second house would show, like for example, any planet, if Venus is in the second house, you wish to possess the relationship. You wish to, your assets are actually in the form of the relationships that you have, the luxury that you have, and also the heritage or the culture that you have, the beauty that you bring out with culture. So that's why second house is also something that you want to possess and something you want to secure or feel the security from. Okay. So overall, this has to do everything with your career, finances, your assets, the possessions that you have, the finances that you have, the accumulation of wealth that you have, and also your lifestyle. Okay, so guys, that was my analysis about the second house. I hope this helps. We'll see you with the third house in the next video.